Greetings, everybody. Welcome to my stream. Hello, Miss Nezumi-sama. Hello. Oh, wow. Koragi went live. Better go check her out. Ah, today is my day to stream. Nezumi-himesama. Late notification. You must excuse me. My limousine was late, you see. Oh, not my fault. It's Twitch's fault. I understand. I know how Twitch works now. I've streamed on it 3 times already, you know. Who has seen every one of my streams? Those are the ones suited to become... my trusted advisor, perhaps? Let's see. How many people are watching me today? There has to be at least 10. Okay. Mirankern-sama, welcome in. Mr. Kwakyuk, Jivan-sama, welcome in. Doko-chama-sama, welcome in. Ratty, welcome in. Ratty-sama, welcome in. Clockwork Legacy, welcome in. Oh, I mean, Clockwork Legacy-sama, welcome in. Luxade-sama, welcome in. Cast Channel-sama, welcome in. Bearzen-sama, welcome in. Oh right, a lady does not say Shima Panic-sama, welcome in. Magmas32-sama, welcome in. Denchi-sama, welcome in. Live and Taco-sama, welcome in. Is that Nezumi-himesama? Correct. Correct in your assessment. Bistro Mathika-sama, welcome in. Good choice of music, Miss Nezumi. Koragi never plays music like this. It's because Koragi is, how do I say this? A casual, unrefined taste in music. Only those of noble descent can truly appreciate the sounds of instruments such as the violin. Such refined taste, as expected of a lady of my standing. Why aren't you calling us Sama? Aren't you the Sama? Well, you see, today I'm teaching you how to become like me. So I'm giving you a taste of what it's like to become royalty. Listen, this is something you can only dream of, okay? Savor it. What's with her anime music? What are you talking about? Anime? I believe the correct term is anime. Why is Karagi's Twitter handle on your border when you have your own? Well, you see, I'm streaming on her channel, so it's only polite for me to be advertising her stream. You're going to teach us how to become rats? Well, I was born a rat, so... I mean a mouse. Rats have quite the reputation. You must refer to me as a mouse. How generous of Himesama. Of course. What is the scoring? Listen, I will be the one scoring you today. I've taken it upon myself to register for etiquette classes, and I'm kind enough to share this information that I've obtained with all of you normal folks, so that you may become as refined as I am. My life has changed quite a bit since I've taken these classes, and I'm here to spread the knowledge with all of you. Are you and Mickey Mouse friends? C3R-sama, I'm afraid to tell you, but Mickey Mouse is not real. He's just a cartoon character. How childish of you! What? That's right. Every single time you've seen Mickey Mouse, it's somebody wearing a costume. And it's not even a costume party. You had to take classes. Real royalty get born with it. That is just not true. In fact, royalty, they receive private instructors such as myself. I was also given a private instructor for etiquette classes. Next, she's going to say Santa isn't real. Santa is not real. It's your parents buying you presents. Disney will be contacting you soon. For what? For my guest appearance? No, it's not. What do you mean? It's time to wake up, commoners. Face the real world. No. Cry all you like. But the truth remains the same. Santa isn't real. At least we still have the Easter Bunny. I'm sorry to break it to you, but the Easter Bunny is not real either. Do you have any water, Nezumi-himesama? Well, no, I don't. I have tea that I do not have with me right now. If you'll excuse me for just a moment, I will go have my butler fetch it. I have returned. I mean, my butler has returned. Charles, you're fired. Okay, I suppose we can begin. If you're ready, that is. Behold, my slideshow. Yes, I've researched the entirety of the interwebs, and I've discovered that Microsoft PowerPoint is unreliable. And so I must have to create it myself. Are you ready to witness, the vast knowledge that you will be obtaining today? If you're so rich, why would you make it? Oh, Z3R, you silly little idiot. Even nobles have to practice their skills, you know. Truly a fascinating discovery. I, Nezumi-himesama, have learned it in only a mere 5 minutes. You can even time me. If you want something done right, you have to do it yourself. Explains a lot. And even my astrology sign says that today will be a good day today. Nezumi-himesama would make this presentation better than anyone else. I cannot simply trust anyone else to make a presentation as well as mine. I've made sure to include all of the information that I've obtained through my lessons. Well, let's begin, shall we? Our first slide. What is etiquette? Etiquette covers a vast majority of different topics, such as your attitude, your behavior, your mannerisms, your form of address, and your dress code. Your address and your dress are 2 different things, by the way, even though they share the same word. Hey, I'm walking here. No, we do not use that kind of language. Instead, we say, "Excuse me, madam. I must pass through." What about ranch dressing? Ranch dressing is primitive. Only true nobles enjoy the taste of honey mustard. Alright, our first bullet point, attitude. Someone of noble... Excuse me! I'm trying to have a presentation here. Who is throwing fruit? And yes, tomato is a fruit. I will not be told otherwise. Off with their heads! Ahem, as I was saying, attitude. It all begins with attitude. Such as the first letter of the alphabet begins with A. The first step of etiquette begins with your attitude. A person of high standing holds themselves to a high regard. So you must never doubt yourself. Even if you are wrong, you must double down. Triple down, even. No way in this world will I ever admit that I'm incorrect. The music might be drowning your elegant voice. Oh, good heavens, I'm very sorry. Let me turn that down. How is this? Any better? Good? Oh, perfect. Next, behavior. A person of high standing must always be on their best behavior. This means giving up seats in public transportation for pregnant women and the elderly. I, Nezumi-himesama, have given up my seat 5 times for pregnant women and 10 times for elderly ladies. Can I eat with my hands? We'll get onto that on the upcoming slides. In total, or this year? This is just a statistic of the year. You take public transit? Well, you see, sometimes my limo breaks down, and I have no choice but to. I'm just doing research on the common folk. How could I possibly lead this country without knowing my people? Then order another limo. Excuse me, do you think I'm made out of money? Even rich folks who have plenty of money do not spend it carelessly. That is the way of a noble lady. Yes, we must invest them towards our future. Do I have to give my seat up to the pregnant elderly, or does the double status cancel itself out? Now hold on just a moment. I do not believe that is a situation that is possible, given a condition called menopause. I don't believe you will ever run into that. You don't know that. Of course I do. I, Nezumi-himesama, knows everything. Me no pause. Me just play. Excuse me? Me no pause? You no pause? Pause what? Pause what? Anyways, our next slide, no, not slide, our next bullet point, mannerism. A person of high standing must conduct themselves. Hold on a second. I do believe we've just received a notification. Cloth Racer has become a camp regular.
I saw a bear in the zoo. He
What?
had an old paws.
I saw a bear in the zoo. He had Mino paws. How delightful. See everybody, this is what you call a classy joke. Mino paws. I understand. The bear has giant paws. Thank you very much for subscribing to Koragi's channel. I do appreciate you taking care of this dog. Mannerism. Mannerism is how you conduct yourself in your day-to-day life, such as saying please and thank you. I, Nezumi-himesama, always say please and thank you, no matter the situation. It's only polite to do so. Me no pause. I don't understand. Form of address. A noblewoman does not address others regularly. She must always address others with their title. And in the world of nobility, there are several titles to obtain. Just like a Pokemon badge, you must obtain all the titles in order to become the true noble lady of the country. So far, I have obtained the title of Baron, Baroness, Dutch, and Duchess already. Quite impressive for someone such as myself, right? Nezumi is Dutch? No, that's not what that means. Do you mean Duke? That one is still in the works. She's British? Why the quotation marks? I am indeed British, and I did in fact mourn the Queen's death. It's illegal to assume royal title without being given it by the Queen or the King. Good thing that I have obtained it from the Queen and King. Go ahead and ask the Queen then, if you do not believe me. Moving on. Dress code. Yes. Dress code. Dress code I will elaborate upon on the next slide. But to be frank about it, you must always dress for the occasion. I, Nezumi-himesama, am dressed for the occasion right now with my best dress. Behold, there are several frills and ribbons. Can you say the same? Heck's the dress code. I'm wearing shorts. Water! Oh, I am so thirsty. I need water. Yes, that's right. A shorts is not proper dress code. A man must wear long pants, and a lady must wear a long dress. Well, these days, a lady can wear a short dress as well. But please make sure that your shoulders are covered. I cannot show the ankles. How scandalous. I'm wearing Christmas socks with reindeers on it. It's September after all. Good call! Good call, Cloth Racer-sama. A noble person is always early to every event. Don't you wear a short dress, Nezumi? Funny you should mention this. My dress, which I have obtained from my family lineage, is actually modular. I can make it short or long, using the zippers on the inside of it. At the moment, the weather is quite hot, so I have chosen to wear it short. Why do you have one eye? Well, I actually have two eyes. However, this eye patch is, how do I say, a family heirloom, an antique, and so I must wear it proudly. Nezumi is a chuny. I have no idea what that word means. Alright, let's start with something easy. Posture. When out in public, or in the privacy of your own house, a noble person always conducts himself with good posture. This means eyes forward, shoulders relaxed, and arms to the side of your body. Everyone, please follow along. Be mindful of your posture. You should be thinking about it once every 5 minutes. If you are not doing so, you are doing it incorrectly. I'm something of a gentleman. A shrimp? Shrimps have the worst posture. I do not recommend following the studies of a shrimp. Instead, look towards a giraffe. I always think of Koragi's posture. What about her posture? I'm quite curious. Nezumi? That is Nezumi-himesama to you, Shimada. Shimada-sama. Welcome in to our lessons in etiquette. I'm here to teach these sad common folks how to behave in a place of royalty-ness. Anyways, when turning to face others, turn your entire body as to show respect and full attention towards the speaker. How would you feel if someone was only paying half attention to what you were saying? Therefore, when someone speaks to you, do not simply just turn your head, but you must turn a full 360 degrees onto your body. Can I eat like a giraffe too? We will get to that part in a later slide. What was that? I zoned out. Excuse me, as I was saying, pay attention to when someone is talking for you. I mean, to you. Oops. That is very impolite. Pay attention to what? To what they're saying. True, true. At least somebody's taking notes. Lastly, keep your feet shoulder-width apart when walking, and take small steps to show your daintiness. I, Nezumi-himesama, have taken an hour to walk a mile before. You see, it was a deserted road. However, I could simply not risk somebody seeing me. And so, I walked the entirety of the mile. Slow and steady wins the race. Exactly. Except, not really. Not in a horse race. What if my feet don't have shoulders? Don't be silly. Your shoulders are a part of your body. Do you enjoy walking in high heels? Of course! I enjoy towering over others, being taller than them, as to show my power. Meowdy, Koragi in chat. Oh, good evening, Rice. Rice-sama. Today I'm teaching everybody here how to behave in a more proper conduct. I've been taking etiquette classes, you see, and I've compiled everything that I've learned so far into this slideshow, in which we will move on to our next slide. This isn't Koragi. Correct, this is Nezumi-himesama. I lost big at the horse races. All the horses were so much faster than me. I mean, how delightful. What are Koragi and Nekoragi up to tonight? Actually, tonight Koragi will be playing one of those video game thingies. A zombie game. Something of that sort. So she is quite busy today. That is why I had to take... I requested it, but you should be thankful that I'm entertaining you today. Zombies? Quite ridiculous if you ask me. I would simply hide in my castle and have my butlers do it. I mean, the killing, of course. Do you like video games, Nezumi-sama? No, they're a waste of time. I enjoy refined activities such as painting, sculpting, drawing, and ballroom dancing, as well as cleaning. What if your butler turns into a zombie? My butler has been fired. My new butler, James, will take his place, I think. Or was it Charles? Video James. Oh, how funny. We all know you're a fan of literature. Of course I am. I'm a well-read woman after all. Why did you fire Charles? He gave me my water too late. I'm a very busy woman, you see. Anyways, behold, the next slide on our slideshow. Dress code. Let's see, our first point says, wear a dress to every occasion, no exceptions. I have only broken this rule 3 times. Even males? Of course, even males. And please make sure to upload photographs as well. You must preserve your memories. I am joking. That is something Koragi would say. Not me. Next bullet point. I was just jesting. You see, I also make a joke as well. Do not wear open-toed shoes, as it is difficult. Sorry. I am so thirsty. My thirst has been quenched. Next. Do not wear open-toed shoes, as it is rude to show others your feet. You wouldn't want to see other people's feet, would you? It's rude it's okay to be rude sometimes. It's never okay to be rude. A person of high standard holds themselves to a high standard, and therefore they must treat others with proper dignity and respect, as they are expected of themselves. Next, jewelry is a must. The more jewelry you wear, the more dignified you look. I, Nezumi-himesama, have 2 pins on my hair. That means I'm twice as dignified as you are. I've been thinking of getting several piercings in order to fit more jewelry upon me. However, I do not want to be mistaken for a gangster. But what if you want people to kiss your feet? Don't royalty get their feet kissed sometimes? I would not appreciate my feet getting kissed. That is very embarrassing to me. And very embarrassing for you. Why would you ask something like that? What are you, some kind of pervert? It's okay, we can work on your behavior. Next, gloves. Gloves are very classy. And the longer they are, the classier they are. That is why I, Nezumi-himesama, have gloves that reach all the way up to my shoulders, even. When I walk around at nighttime, well, sometimes people confuse me for a monster. But it's okay, because once they see me in the light, then they know. Then they know how classy I am. Saw it in the movies. That's right, have you never watched the movies Princess Diaries? She is literally me. Nezumi, how tall are you? Why, it is rude to ask a lady her height. But if you were to measure me, I suppose I would say I am 65 centimeters. Tall. A tall lady. It's as expected of my genes. Next. If you are unsightly, cover your face. A person of noble royalty. I mean, I don't have to worry about this one. As do you. Rude. Excuse me, I just complimented you. How is that rude? Is your eye unsightly? No. Take that back now. Actually rude. No. I'm not rude. You're rude. Shut up. Sorry. Please stop talking. That can't be because I'm beautiful. You see, this was a test. A person of noble descent.
What's your profanity?
Excuse me. A person of noble descent holds himself at a high standard. Therefore, you should never consider yourself unsightly. Next, hats with large decorations will tie together any outfit. I, Nezumi-himesama, have DIY'd my own hat. Because the hats that they sell in the stores do not have large enough decorations for me. For those who do not understand what DIY means, it means do it yourself. I cannot trust others to do it as perfect as I can do it. That is why I DIY'd it myself. Where's your hat? Well, it's drying right now. My hot glue gun wasn't working well. A noble person is humble. I, Nezumi-sama, am the most humble person that I know. Can we see it? No. It's a surprise for next time. You absolutely cannot see it. Do you even know what humble means? Of course I do. I'm a well-read lady after all. Hot glue over Nezumi-himesama's hat? That's right. I have a hot glue gun. Even though guns are illegal in Britain. I mean England. Next, luxury brands means that you can afford it. Therefore, you must dress entirely in luxury brands. You have a license for that. Of course I do. A gun? Of course I have a license. I'm so thirsty. Excuse me. By the way, when drinking water, always make sure to stick your pinky out. I mean tea, not water. And I absolutely didn't get this water from the tap or anything like that. If it were water, it would be Fiji water. Not just Fiji water bottle that I filled with tap water. I wouldn't have done that. When in doubt, pinky out. Yes, of course. Water straight from the water cow. How hilarious you are. Maybe you guys can be promoted to becoming court jesters. We're going to do a little exercise. I'm going to teach you how to pronounce all these luxury brands. Starting with the first one. This one is pronounced Gucci's. Say it with me. Gucci's. 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 No. Gucci's. Gucci's. Goat cheese. Goat cheese? No! Goat cheese. Goat cheese. I know you're joking. Goat cheese. Grilled cheese. I mean, goat cheese. I prefer my cheese without grills. Goo goo. Alright, everybody, deep breath. Goo. 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 Tea. Tea. Suh. Suh. Goo. Tea. Suh. I totally... Give me a second. I need more water. How funny! Gooshies! No, it is goo cheese. Oh my, I believe I've made a spill. Charles, come clean me up. I have returned. By the way, a noble lady always makes her returns and her arrivals announced. Such as like this. I have arrived. Why do you keep calling Koragi male names? Koragi? Koragi is not my butler. It's James or Charles. I can't remember which one that was. I keep firing them, you know. And I only hire the ones that are named James or Charles. Charles comes clean up the baby. She keeps saying go-go. That's not what I'm saying. I'm trying to teach you how to say this. Excuse me. I was trying to inform you. Shut up. James from Pokemon. No. James, my butler. You're all idiots. All of you. Baby Himesama, I'm not a baby. Though I am conducting myself in an unsavory manner. This is something I would expect out of Koragi, maybe Nikaragi, but not me. I do apologize for what happened earlier. That will not happen again. Next, Coco Channel. This one is called Coco Channel. Think of it like a TV channel, but instead is Coco, like Coco Melon. The children at the daycare that, I know about, they all watch Coco Channel. That's an easy way to remember it. Coco's melons? You're quite cultured. No, not that, idiot. Coco Melon. Coco Melon. A noble lady does not raise her voice. Rooster Channel? I have no idea what that is. Our next word is Versace. Say it with me. Versace. I do believe this word is of Italian origin. Versace. Just like seis and siete. Versace. Perfect. Perhaps there is hope for you after all. Maybe not all of you are idiots. Versus? No! Michael Versus here. No! Oh, you jest. Next, Charles A. Cheese. Charles A. Cheese. But it's Chuck. No, it is Charles. Goo cheese. Yes, goo cheese. Charles E. Cheese is a different brand. It's very easy to get them mixed up, you know. But I, Nezumi-sama, I never get it mixed up. Our next one is pronounced Dior. Dior. It's pronounced weird because it's French. Dior. Door. Yes, Dior. Elder, no. These nuts, no. Dio, no. That's not it. Please try again. Excellent name. Nezumi the Stripes. Welcome in. I do believe we share the same name. But we do not share the same title. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I, Nezumi-himesama, am a princess after all. And you are just the Stripes. Therefore, you must address me with proper, title. Knock, knock, open up the door. Yes. Close enough. Okay, our last one is called Louis Vuitton. Say it with me. Louis Vuitton. I refuse. Can you do something like that? I do not accept that. Charles, remove this person from the vicinity for 5 seconds. They need to go on timeout. Louis weighs a ton? No! That's very rude. Do not talk about a lady's weight. Louis Vuitton? This is just like the time I was over at Koragi_channel's channel. Coco channel? I thought ladies loved gossip though. Only at tea parties. And besides, it is unsightly of a lady to gossip. She must only hear gossip, but never spread it. Louis Vuitton? No! It seems none of you are getting it. Therefore, I'll have to assign you homework. Your homework is to practice all these words and pronouncing them correctly 100 times each. Oui. I am not French. I'm British. Excuse me. I have to attend to something. Let me just check this really quickly. What is this? Huh? This is... where did you get this? This... A true lady. A true noble woman. Oh, I'm so thirsty. Excuse me for a moment. Charles, please bring me more water. I must go. I'll be right back. I have arrived. Is this a Nezumi-specific thing? Welcome back. Thank you. I'm sorry. I had to fire an idiot. An idiot named Charles. So, about that photo... What photo? As you can see, my figure is... Well, it is not like that at the moment. I, Nezumi-himesama, would never fall for something like an architect trick. Clearly, it is a painter's artistic liberty. you've exaggerated it. What had transpired, I mean. Yes, it did happen. Yes, I did meet an architect. And no, I did not know what he meant by an architecture project. But I did not reach that size. And as you can see, I have lost all the weight. How dare you ask a lady about this thing? You sicken me. At the moment, there is hope. No, I will not fall for these schemes again. This will be the last time I fall for a scheme. Nezumi-himesama never falls for a scheme. She is the schemer. Off with their heads. What about a ruse? A what now? Would anyone like to see what is next on the slideshow? That is a... Well, that's a rhetorical question, because I will show it anyways. Ah, yes, dining! Dining! Some of you guys have no table manners at all. I've seen the way you eat. Air-fried kemonodachi buns. Absolutely disgusting! So, I will take it upon myself to teach you how to dine properly. First, unfold the napkin and place it over your legs. This is to catch any crumbs that might drop from your food. Next, guests will be very impressed if you can fold the napkin well. I, Nezumi-himesama, have learned multiple forms of origami, and therefore I can fold the napkin into 3 different shapes. A swan, a crane, and a tower. What is a napkin? Oh, excuse me, I mean a tablecloth. Silly me. Next, give thanks before your meal. I always start with itadakimasu, no matter the occasion. It's only polite to. And I give thanks to myself for the meal. I am very dignified after all. Why would I not give thanks to myself? What does that mean? For all you uncultured folks who have not traveled abroad, itadakimasu means thank you for the meal. Aren't you British? Yes, but I'm also very worldly. Rub-a-dub-dub, thanks for the grub. That one also works, I suppose. Mrs. Hime, can we say rub-a-dub-dub, thanks for the grub? Well, I suppose you can. Any way to say thanks works then. It's better than all those worms that don't give thanks at all. And then they just start eating immediately. Looking at you, Koragi. Next, it is not necessary for you to serve yourself. That is what butlers are for. Never ever reach your arms over the table in order to get food that's far away from you. A butler will serve it to you directly. One time, I, Nezumi-himesama, have waited 30 minutes for the butler to notice that I was finished with my food and would like more. I'm a very patient person, you see. Can we fist bump after saying it in a polite way? If you put your pinkies out. My local Taco Bell doesn't have butlers, though. Why are you eating at Taco Bell? Instead, you can order your food at Taco Bell and bring it home so that you can have a dignified meal. Clearly, you don't own an air fryer. I do not need to, because I have my servants cook for me. That's right. Any leftover food at my part-time princess training I get to keep. Next, eat slowly and chew 65 times before swallowing. This is to make sure that you do not choke, as a true, gentle, noble woman never chokes on her food. That is a lot of food. Well, you don't have to point it out. I have a healthy appetite, okay? They put onion rings in the princess fries. Stop teasing me. I know you're making fun of me. I work at a restaurant. I mean, not work. I dine at a restaurant. And not just a restaurant. It's the Queen's restaurant. I mean, palace. Choke? I'm choking. Help. In times like these, you must perform something called the Heimlich maneuver. The Heimlich maneuver requires you to... make sure you put on gloves first. The Heimlich? No, the Heimlich! Idiots, all of you! Anyways, just make sure you do that and you'll never choke. For reasons that I will not elaborate on. That rule is there for a reason. When there is ice water, wait for the ice to melt before drinking. That is so your teeth do not clank against the glass, making an unsightly sound. I mean, unsoundly sound. Is that a word? Next, do not burp and say nice during the meal. I will not get into this too much. But it was a very embarrassing moment for me. And so, I am making sure that you do not... Oh! Greetings, Bodega Rats. Welcome in. And a curtsy to you. Welcome to my stream on etiquette. How was your stream? Rodent Solitary. Welcome. And what is your title? Perhaps Duchess? Perhaps Baroness? Rat? Just a rat? Well, worry no longer. I can teach you how to become... Well, you can't become, but I can teach you how to conduct yourself in a proper manner. I believe she also works in the food industry. Like I was saying, I don't work in the food industry, I simply eat there. And I, Nezumi-himesama, get to eat free from there, after all. You have to roll your R's, Nezumi-sama. Like this. Well, that's not proper. Rolling your R's? What is that? I've never seen something like that before. Not in the great country of Britain before. I mean... No, not cute! Shut up! I mean, silence, idiots! Silence, fools! Next, well, I do hope that your stream went well. It would be a waste of your time if you could not have fun. Britain is a landmass. Yes, I mean England. You must have heard me wrong. I want to head pat the rat. Do not touch me. With your filthy hands. Disgusting. Oops, sorry. A tomato? Stop throwing fruit at me! Damn, chill. Did I say that? I was simply voicing my thoughts out loud. I meant to say, please do not touch me. Please refrain from touching me. I know my hair is very beautiful and shiny and sleek and curly and nice looking, but you must hold yourself together. Lastly, when the meal is finished, you are to put your cutlery in a V shape on the plate. I, Nezumi-himesama, go even further beyond and put it into a W shape. It's all about impressing the guest. And now, an exercise. Behold, this is your average table setup. And so, look at all those cutlery. You will need all of these for the proper dining experience. Alright, I'm using my hands. That is not polite. So many knives. Yes, but these knives are for cutting food, not for cutting body parts. I'll just go hungry. It's quite simple. I'll teach you everything on this table. Starting from the top left, there is a plate. Next to that plate is a butter knife. That knife is used solely for the purpose of spreading butter. Next to that is it's one of those bells that you ring at a hotel. You use that to signal the butler. Next to that is a spoon. You use that to drink soup. Underneath that is a fork. You can use that to stab your food. Under that is a screwdriver. You can use those to fix the cutlery when it's breaking. Underneath that is another butter knife, but a shorter one for those with smaller hands. And then we have, of course, the king of all cutlery, the spork, a combination of a spoon and a fork. To the right of that is a table glass. And to the right of that is also a table glass. And to the right of that is another table glass. And to the right of that is yet another table glass. And finally, a wine glass. Now, at the bottom, we have several forks. The first fork is actually a spoon. I don't know why that's there. Next, a two-pronged fork. This fork is used for eating cake. Next, a four-pronged fork. This one is used for the little devil on your shoulder poking at you in order to make you make bad decisions. And next we have another screwdriver, just in case the first screwdriver breaks. Next is another fork. This is in case your other fork breaks. And then your third fork, in case your second fork breaks. A true noble person is always prepared. And lastly, we have another three-pronged fork. This one is for... This one has no use. Next, over on the right side, we have a knife. This knife is rather dull because it never learned any hobbies. That is a joke. Oh. Next, we have this kind of fork is used for cutting meat, such as steak. Next, this is a knife. Next, this one's a shovel. You can use this for eating cereal or soup. Next, we have a scimitar. These knives were used by bandits. And next, we have a double spoon, just in case you need two spoons. And the other side can be used as a pair of chopsticks. Himesama, please use this diagram instead. You should be more accustomed to it. No need to thank me. Well, what is this one? These are... Oh! Silly me. You guys are commoners, so you've never seen anything like this before. It must have been so overwhelming for you. That's right. You guys must be more used to this one. The image is not loading. 1 second. Ah! This. So how silly of me. I mean... Yes, here is your basic tableware. You have a plate, a cup, a spoon, a fork, and a knife. When you become royal, like me, then you can move on to this. I like that one. Oh, I'm sure you do. Time to fire internet provider. Charles, you're fired. Okay, next. Sports. A noble lady and noble gentleman always make sure to partake in sports in order to show off how much free time that they have. You will ride a horse. You will ride... Oops, I meant to write a horse, not the horse. You will ride the horse. When approaching a horse, do so in a calmly manner. This is so you do not scare the horse with your social standing. That horse is my horse on the right. I made sure to dress him up in a suit. The horse. Yes, the horse. Fancy horse. I've paid quite a fortune for a fitted, tailored suit for him. Quite refined as expected of our Nezumi-himesama. Even my ride, as you say it, needs to be decked out, as you say it. The horse is so handsome. What's his name? His name is James. Okay, this one is very important. Do not say giddy up when seated upon the horse. That is not what a refined person does. That is what a cowboy does. Do not say giddy up. Can I say yee-haw? No, you must not say yee-haw. No! Stop! No yee-hawing! No. Are you talking from experience? No. I, Nezumi-himesama, did not say giddy up or yee-haw when sitting on a horse. I did say... Well, I did say buckle up, partner. Before I was... laughed at. So you must be very careful not to make the same mistakes that I have. And I was simply just testing the institution. So it didn't even count. Okay, next point. When a horse is defecating, be encouraging, but give it space. This one is extremely important, because you want to encourage your horse and make sure that it's comfortable. But standing too close to it is a very messy situation. You can do it! Words of encouragement are always, always treasured by your pets. How about a let's go while the horse defecates? Oh, how silly! Nice job pooping, horsey. Well, us noble folks would use the word defecate, but yes. I suppose that works. Don't get horse on your shoes. Impressive pooping. Impressive defecation. Join him for a friendly group poop experience. Do not defecate in public. Only defecate in the comfort of your own house. And lastly, show appreciation to your horse, and it will return it to you. I, Nezumi-himesama, always say thank you to my horse. And in return, my horse goes... Oh. Excuse me, that was just the sound that it makes. I was simply mimicking it. I do not make that sound. James do be defecating. I mean, oh. She speaks horse. I speak 6 languages. James Baxter. Who is James Baxter? Oh, I remember. James Baxter is that famous composer. I like patting the horse's butt. You must always ask permission before doing so. Animator, not composer. Oh, excuse me. I said animator. I believe you misheard me. Yes, who was that animator? I do know of that animator, James Baxter. I've met him in person before. I even shook his hand. Composer? I hardly know her. What? Anyways, we have our last slide, I do believe. Socials. A noblewoman or a noble gentleman are considered socialites in society, and therefore every noble has a vast social circle. I, Nezumi-himesama, have over 80 friends on Mousebook. Attending tea parties. You must always attend a tea party, as they are excellent ways of obtaining information. But a noble lady or gentleman, make sure to never spread rumors. That's right, that is my official Twitter. I've learned about Twitter from Koragi. And I already have over 30 followers. In fact, the exact number that I have is 54. 54 devoted followers on mytwitter.com. Brother, the joke doesn't even work here because it is a mouse. I am indeed a mouse, and not a rat. Next, recruit others into your social circle and have them recruit others. You see, when I was attending, or so to speak, one of my social circle members has approached me in order to obtain these etiquette lessons. And in return, I must recruit others to obtain these etiquette lessons for the future of noble women and noble gentlemen, for us all to have proper etiquette. And what's even better is, once you recruit those friends will do the hard work for you, and they'll recruit others into joining the etiquette classes. And those friends will recruit others. And therefore, the good word of etiquette will spread across the nation. Is this a MLM? What is that? A pyramid scheme? No, this is all in order to spread the good word of etiquette. A pyramid scheme? What is a pyramid scheme, by chance? I'm just making sure that you understand the definition of it. This is the 4th time this week, Nezumi. What do you mean? What do you mean? Stop throwing fruits at me! It's very impolite. We're just Ponzi buddies. Yes, I do like to use that sauce when I eat sushi. No, stop throwing fruit! It's very rude. I'm trying to have a conversation with you, and you're throwing fruit at me. How would you like it if I threw fruit at you? I obviously would not, because I hold myself at a dignified and a higher standard. Do it, you won't. I will not stoop down to your level. You are no more than a ape throwing its own defecation at others. Just as you throw the tomato at me, a monkey throws its poop at other monkeys. Tea parties are a battlefield for noble women. Please, I implore you to stop. As I was saying, it was not a pyramid scheme. It is simply, well, these lessons do cost money. But you'll see that it's quite worth it. You even get your first 10 minutes of the lesson for free. It's more of a trapezoid. What is then? I'm telling you, it's not a pyramid scheme. I would never fall for one of those. I'm not going to be charged, am I? Well, of course you must pay money for etiquette classes. It is what a true dignified lady or gentleman does. I'm telling you, it's not a pyramid scheme. Anybody who is interested in signing up for these lessons, please talk to me after the presentation is over. How much? Well, you see, if I recruit more people, it would cost less money. Because it pays for itself, as they say. But each lesson does cost about $1,000. I'm telling you, this is why, if you sign up for etiquette classes, it will cost half as much for me. 1K, what a steal. That's what I've been saying. They've been holding a summer sale. 1K, and this is what you learned? Damn, you got scammed. I can make back that money if you sign up for etiquette classes with me. Come on, don't you want to do it? I'm telling you, it's not a pyramid scheme. I have not been schemed. Nezumi-sama has never been schemed against. It's not a pyramid scheme, is it? Nezumi is an escort. No, I'm not. I'm a dignified lady. I would never get schemed. This is not a scheme. I wouldn't get schemed. This is simply etiquette classes. Etiquette classes, you see. Otherwise, why would they approach me? It was not my intention. Excuse me, I'm rather thirsty. I must go. I'll be right back. I have arrived. Yes, I did confirm with those people who have recruited me for the etiquette classes. And yes, it is a pyramid scheme. Done crying? I was not crying. I simply had allergies. To say the least, I will not be attending these etiquette classes anymore. Because there's nothing more for me to learn. I am simply too smart for them. So I will withdraw myself from these etiquette classes. That's right. There's nothing that this school can teach me that I cannot learn myself. I'm already so dignified and fancy, it would be a waste to keep attending these classes. Therefore, you should attend my classes, Nezumi-himesama's classes. And I'll only charge you, 10 minutes of manual labor? Well, in order to wrap up this presentation, I did create a last slide. Thank you. Desu. Thank you very much for listening to my presentation. Desu wa? Only 10 minutes. Well, it is about equivalent to how much lesson time that you get. 10 minutes of labor gets you 10 minutes of lessons. Come on, chop to it. I can't keep firing all these Charles and Jameses. Well, that will conclude today's stream. I am a rat. I mean mouse. I am a mouse of great busyness. And I like to keep my streams concise And
Thank you for the
focused.
lesson, Nezumi-himesama.
No. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me. I hope that my lessons have taught you a great deal on how to conduct yourself in a social manner. And so, we will practice our etiquette lessons with a raid. However, we will not call it a raid. It is simply attending a party. And whose party shall we attend? Let us look. Ah! It seems that a gentleman named Walfus is streaming today. How about we raid Walfus? Nina's up? Really? Okay, let's raid Nina. I'm sorry, Walfus. Koragi has been waiting for this moment for quite a long time, and finally, we are able to raid Nina. But do be sure to check out Walfus. He is quite the gentleman. And with that, I do bid you adieu. And until next time, Nezumi-himesama must excuse herself now. I kind of messed that up. Nezumi-himesama must excuse herself now. Goodbye.